welcome to RD3's third Tavern Talk live stream. I am your host, Ravi, and I am so excited, and it is an honor to be here. This may be your first time seeing me, so hello. I am happy to be acquainted with everyone here. And joining me for tonight's live stream, I brought one of my dearest friends. Um, she is an amazing person. She's a beloved friend of mine, and she has a few surprises that she may want to share with us tonight. So please all welcome Julia Lee.
Hi
Hi, Julia.
everyone. It's
Yeah,
so
hello.
exciting to be here. Hi, I'm Julia. And You might not know me, or you might know me. You might have heard my voice. I am Julia, also known as Mume. I'm in Wooden D20. If you've watched a Wooden D20 stream, I'm an avid TTRPG player. I love TTRPGs. And I also just really like voice acting, but that's totally unrelated to the stream. Totally. Absolutely
All right.
unrelated.
No, that's definitely related. Don't worry about it. Once again, Julia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
Um,
inviting
th-
me.
oh, you know that we had to invite you. We had to invite you here, of course. So, um, Julia, how are you feeling tonight? How are you? Is everything crispy?
Nervous.
Good. I don't know why I said
I'm
crispy, but
crispy. My audio, I hope it's crispy, but I'm
it is.
nervous. It's nerve wracking to be here on the RD3 live stream channel. So yeah, I'm excited, nervous, and hot. The weather's hot, guys. I'm
Oh, it
sweating.
is hot.
It's
It is. I
it's
am absolutely sweating right
horrendous.
now. It's
But we
bad. It's bad.
persevere. We push
W-
through.
We persevere. We push through. We survive.
Absolutely.
All
Yes.
right. Exactly. So, once again, welcome to our third Tavern Talk live stream with Julia Lee. So, first things first. Welcome to our audience. Hello. Hi to
Hi.
Gigabyte. Hi to
Hello.
Cable. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's nice to see everyone's here. So, we're just gonna go ahead and start off our stream with some news for the week of March 10th. All right. So, first and foremost, tickets are still available for the Lost Ones book launch and TTRPG event. So as you can see on the screen right now, go ahead and scan the QR code. This is this is a module created by the one and only Carafuna of Carabao Chronicles. So please, if you're interested in some Filipino RPG D&D module, this is a perfect fit for you. So yeah, go ahead and scan the QR code right now on your screen.
I totally adore this book. I got to play test it just a little bit a few months back, and I will say this: it is tons of fun, especially if you are someone who's trying to introduce your little one or your sibling to D&D. This is such a great start. It's so simple in its language and its how do you say its mechanics. Everything is written in fine detail, and yeah, scan the QR code. Go buy the book. Don't wait.
Guys, we got a review for we already got a review here from a playtester. So
Oh,
what are you waiting for? Thank you so much, Julia, for that. I didn't know you were part of the playtest event of this. So thank you so much, guys. We have it here, a testament to how good this book is. So please go ahead and avail your tickets for the book launch and also support our own Filipino RPG creators. Thank you so much.
hmm.
And next up, we have Snitch Fest by or organized by Greasy Snitches. This event is going to happen on March 22, 2025 at Robinson's Galleria. So they will be using the co-event space there and they'll be doing different D&D games for beginners, and I'm sure there are merchants there. So if you are near the area or if you have time and you want to mingle and support local GMs and also play games, head on to their website and also check out their Facebook page. So, Julia, this is in the Philippines. So,
I can't attend, as some of you might know if you've seen me before. I am not from the Philippines, but I am so excited for everyone else who is going. And you know what? Malaysia, pick up the pace. Invite me, even.
Malaysia, hello, what's
Get
happening?
on it. Or
we
actually,
we
Greasy
we love your
Stitches,
country, but
bring this to Malaysia.
hey, greasy stitches. You know what?
The Southeast
That's one
Asia
thing you
tour.
should consider. Exactly, a Southeast Asian tour. Hello, Malaysian leg. Let's make it happen.
Let's make
Let's make it
it happen.
happen. Exactly. Yeah. So once again, Grease Snitches Snitch Fest is happening on on March 22 at Robinson's Galleria. And if you're there, going there, see you because I'm going there. All right. Next up, we have Bacon 2025. But first and foremost, cute name, Bacon. This is all for board game advocates. If you're a board game enthusiast, if you like board games, this is an event that you should surely visit. This will be happening on April 5 to April 6, Saturday and Sunday at San Juan, Metro Manila. So you can check out their Facebook page for more details. And yeah, Bacon. I mean, if this is an event about bacon,
I mean, to
is
be
there
fair,
bacon?
I fully thought when you guys were discussing this a few days ago that you guys truly were talking about a bacon fest, and I was really confused because no one had given me any context. But
Yeah, it was
seeing
just
the name
like, oh,
now,
bacon.
got it, understood. But also, wow, I lived with that knowledge for like a few days. Like, okay, and the bacon fest is coming up.
So
Philippines
we're
is doing it
sorry.
right.
Yeah, Philippines is doing it right.
A
One of the
bacon
things that
fest.
Philippines is doing right. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is Bacon again. Bacon board game convention. So if you are a board game enthusiast, please go here. And maybe we'll see each other. Who
Yeah, bring your
knows?
bay or bring bacon. Both are okay. Don't bring bacon into the hall.
Bars. Honestly, bars. Hello, bring a bacon or bring your bay to the con. Exactly. I know that's right. All right. And another convention that we're going to have this year is All Aboard Expo 2025 SAQC. So this will be held on May 29 to June 1st, 2025 at My Center, Quezon City. So this one is a very exciting event. I want to go here. It's a bit far from where I live, but for those who are around the area, around Quezon City, please go ahead and join this event. I'm sure this will be one. This is going to be one hell of a good time. All right, and now for a very very special announcement here, I will give the floor to my dear friend Julia Lee. So hey Julia, hey girlie.
Hey, girly, it's me. So, if you might know me from somewhere else, if you've seen me on Twitter at all, or if you've already been following Hey Girly on our many social media platforms, aka Tumblr and Twitter, and I think there's another, but I forget. Hey Girly is a fan made D20 game, Dimension 20 game. It is a dating sim centered on Kristen Appleby's. That's right, your favorite cleric. Uh, this game is so near and dear to my heart. I get to talk about it for a little bit because I may or may not play one of the characters, but before we get into that, let me tell you a little bit about what Hey Girly is about. Kristen Appleby's. She thought her senior year at Acorn Adventuring Academy was going perfectly. As senior class president, she just pulled off the best Valentine's Day dance the school has ever seen. But her high spirits are quickly brought down by none other than Principal Arthur Acorn, who reveals to her that his contract with the Celestial Plane requires that he kill any players who fail to represent their god with a spade at the spring fling. As it happens, Kristen is the only follower of Cassandra, so that the responsibility rests solely on her. And you would think Kristen would have no problem finding a spring fling date in 8 weeks. I mean, she saved the world like what, 3 times already? Came back to life twice? And, most impressive of all, was elected a Fort Senior Class President. Alas, Kristen has wronged the eligible women in her life one way or another. So, who are these women? Unfortunately, I can't really show you just yet, but let's drop the name, shall we? Tracker O'Shaughnessy, a freshman at BCU, a werewolf with a heart of silver, and also Kristen's ex, if you remember her from the first season of Fantasy High. Will Kristen be able to win back her heart, or is it just going to end like it did? Hmm. But besides Tracker, there's also someone else by Tracker's side. None Naradriel. It's a hard name to say. But Naradriel, also a student studying abroad at BCU. She's leaving behind the silver spoon. And also, what would you even call Naradriel? The ex of my ex is my.
Hmm.
Let's see how that turns out. Our next love interest is Gertie Blade Shield. So fond of her. If you've watched Fantasy High Junior Year, Gertie Blade Shield is a senior at A4. She is the bee's knees, and she still wants some of Kristen's honey. So if you thought Kristen absolutely fumbled Gertie in junior year, maybe you can do better. Next is Figurov Fayev, otherwise known as Fig, lead, uh, uh, God, lead guitarist or bassist. I'm horrible at this. Fig, who is an A
You're
chord.
doing great.
Figurov Fayev is a dropout, unfortunately. But she's finding her own way. She's a professional archdevil, an amateur paramour, and potentially friends with benefits? Who knows? Speaking of junior year, we were also introduced to a really wonderful girl that we didn't quite get to see much of, but maybe we'll see more in this game. Lucy. She is also a senior at A Fort, a gentle giant of a cleric, and brought back to life, she's making the most of it. But who else is that standing behind Lucy? It's Kipper Lily Copperkettle, my own beloved. Kipper Lily Copperkettle went to hell and came back hotter, as far as we know. She's been seen at the community center doing some extra work to make sure that she gets to stay up beyond hell. But enough chit chat. If you really want to see uh, Kristen Appleby succeed at wooing these girls to go to the spring fling with her, you won't have to wait too long. Next month, April 26th, Hey Girly is going to be released on itch.io and is going to be free to play. That's right, free to play. Really exciting stuff here. And I can't wait for you guys to play this. It is such an honor to be a part of this game. I'm telling you guys, everyone on this team absolutely cracked. I am beyond honored to be a part of this, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have been cooking up. And yeah, that's Hey Girly. I hope you guys can play soon. Hey Girly.
Hey,
But now
girly.
I gotta say bye, Girly. I'm still
Bye,
here.
girly. Well, you're still here. Yeah, well, you're still here. But yeah, guys, so thank you so much for sharing that with us, Julia. I am so here for a fantasy high dating sim. So if you are a dating sim fan, if you are a fantasy high fan, as I mentioned, 20 fan, or you're just someone who likes to play cozy games, or if you're none of those things, I'm sure there is something for you from the game itself. So check out Hey Girlies Twitter account and also their card. You can see it on the screen right now for more details. So once again, thank you so much, Julia, for sharing with us. Hey Girly. And before we get to the main stuff that we're going to do for this stream, I just want to mention that um Carabao Chronicles, the one that we mentioned earlier, is available right now at Philippine Book Fest that is currently happening at SM Mega Mall until tomorrow. So if you are someone who's near the area, or if you want to look at a lot of books, please go visit SM Mega Mall for the Philippine Book Fest and also drop by and buy Carabao Chronicles. All right. And speaking of Carabao Chronicles, we actually have a special announcement for Carabao Chronicles. Um, there is actually going to be a live play. That's right. There will be a live play hosted by of the author herself on March 21 at 8 p.m. So this will be a live play GM by the author of Carabao Chronicles and with players that you have already seen on this live stream, Gigi, RM, and CJ. So if y'all are excited about this book officially launching and then you want to see just a little bit of gameplay, please go ahead and catch us again on March 21st at 8 p.m. All right. So that is all for our news roundup for the week of March 10th. So, May, how are we
Still really
feeling?
hot.
How are we doing? So still a bit hot actually. I have my fan over
My
here. It's
fan
just
is
like
right
blasting
behind
my
me, and it's
face.
still doing
Just
absolutely nothing for me. But you know what? I'm in the mood to get a little bit more
uh,
heated. Are you?
oh, I'm so ready to be heated, but I think we're going to
Mm-hmm.
agree on a lot of things for this one. So, everyone, um so here's the thing. We all like, well, not really like. We as TTRPG players, we all like encountering monsters during our combat because what else is there to fight, right? We like to fight monsters. At one point in our campaigns or one shots, we will encounter them, we will see them, we will kill them, and most of the time they're scary. But then sometimes you think, hmm, it's giving or would. Oh, who said that? So, for tonight's stream, Julia and I here, we're going to guide you to the wonderfully grotesque beasts and creatures across TTRPG systems and judge which ones deserve their nat 20s across the board or which ones are deemed critical failures. So, with that in mind, we're now going to do a tier list of the beasts and creatures across TTRPGs. Here we go. So, as you can see, we have here not a comprehensive list, just 30, I think 30, 31 pictures of beasts and creatures across TTRPG systems. This will be a mixture of D&D monsters that you know, and then some other systems that are also available in the market. So, if you are someone with opinions and don't agree with us, please go ahead and put your comments on the live stream. We want to have some discussion here. And also, if you agree with us, hey, don't be afraid. We are here with you. We are supporting your opinions. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. Okay. So, we have our first one here right now. Well, actually, before we go through the tier list, let's explain, Julia, let's explain a little bit of the
Okay.
rankings here. So,
Yes.
we have three levels of ranks.
Yes.
So, we're going to start at the bottom. The bottom
Mm-hmm.
one is, as you can see, pork chop of the season. What was our inspiration here, Julia?
Our inspiration here was how would you say it? It's when Rue decides that you are a chop because when you're a chop, you're a flop. And
Exactly.
some of these creatures, they unfortunately would flop.
Exactly. So if you're a Drag Race fan, you'll probably know of the term pork chop of the season. They're the first to be eliminated in any Drag Race season. So we took inspiration from that. And also, the other ranks will also be inspired by Drag Race. So first, again, the bottom layer is pork chop of the season. You're a flop. Bye. We don't need you here. The middle rank is Shante, you stay. So this line is used to let a safe queen who's from the bottom two know that, hey, we like you enough that we want you to stay, but also step it up next time. So
Yes.
that is the level that is the layer for beasts or creatures who are like, I kind of like you, but I feel like you could do a little bit more. You could
Like
give us
you
something
can
more.
give us something more. Give us something more unique. You're showing us the
Yeah,
same mug for like the past 3 weeks. We want to see something new.
exactly.
We want a new wig. Just mm,
Exactly. A
just
new wig.
or as the kids would say, this is what the kids say, right? You're mid. You're mid.
Yeah, you're mid. God, we're not that old, by the way. So yeah, we're not that old. But yeah, so this level is the mid. It's the mid area. You're giving mid. Okay? And of course, the top layer is you're a winner, baby. So this is what Rue says when someone took their attention, their interest, they're captivated by this queen. Like this is their number one queen of the episode. And that's what your winner baby rank is. So this creature, if they get this rank, it means they blew us away. They took their breath, they took our breath away. And we're not hearing any no opinions, no notes. No notes, no
Absolutely no
nothing.
notes. They served us cunning. They served us uniqueness. They've served us
Nerve.
the nerve. Yes, the necessary nerve, and they've served us
You served us talent, baby. You served us
talent.
everything that we need. You served us everything. You served us a whole course meal, and we're full. It's not lacking. You have
A
everything,
full
girly.
course meal of a creature.
Yeah.
They served
You
cunt.
ate and we ate. You didn't
Yes,
give us crumbs. All right. So, with that being said, let us actually start our tier list. Are you ready, Julia? Are you
I
ready?
am so ready for this. I was born ready for this.
All right, let's go. First up, we have here this creature right here. And fun fact for everyone, before we started the stream, she saw this and was like, I don't know what tree thing
I
is this. And
fully
I
thought
said,
it was just a tree on Ravi's screen for the longest time, and I was like, "What am I looking at? Is this a mistake?" But no, apparently it's our first contestant.
yeah, this is our first contestant, and this isn't a tree. Although she looks like a tree, she isn't a tree.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh!
this is the water elemental from the Cypher System bestiary. So this is a water
Oh
elemental, you guys.
wow!
And let me tell you, here's okay, so opinions. I'm gonna let you start first.
Wow! God, I think she's already to me serving diversity because I fully thought she was a tree, but no, she is a water spout. Oh my god! Never call her dry. That girl is wet. Wet lady. But oh my gosh, look at the architectural sort of design of her spouts and where
Mm-hmm.
the the layout of where the sea foam is and where the wave ends. I mean, who needs a mermaid gown when you've got fucking
Exactly.
dressed like that? It astounding. Initial impression, she's already like she's kind of catching my eye.
She is. And honestly, here's the thing that I like about her. You see the waves at the bottom
Yes,
of like at the bottom half where it looks
yes,
like the train of the gown
yes.
with
That's what
good
I'm talking about.
layers.
Yes, the layers are absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it's oh my god, this is something like Lady Gaga would eat up on like a red
Mhm.
carpet. This sort of
Uh-huh.
water wavy effect on a dress with the train
Exactly.
behind her. It's so good. It's just so
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Exactly. And here's the thing about this water elemental that I like. Most of the time when we have like water elementals in our combats, we usually think like a blob of water. She's not
yes.
giving blob. She's
She's
not
not.
giving blob. She's
She's serving
giving
us
waves.
body.
Yeah, body. Exactly. Body. She's
This
giving snatch
body
waves.
of
She's
water.
exactly. This is body of
This
water,
is
okay?
body. It's so. Oh my god.
So, where do we want to put Miss Water Elemental? Miss
I
Aqua.
think. I think she's. I think she's a winner, baby. I mean, the
Okay.
amount of like creativity she could use to
Mhm.
face every challenge. She is ever changing, and like I
Oh,
want to see what she could do. What if one day Rue tells her, "Okay, every week you're giving us water, you're giving us liquid. I want to see you toughen up." And next week she serves us ice queen. She serves us ice sculpture. Oh, I believe in
it's
her.
go it's going to be I was gonna say fire, but it's that she's made of water, so it's gonna be icy, baby. It's gonna flow well. Um, everything about her serving, eating, mothering. Like this is a mother. This is the mother of all mermaids out there. Mermaids basic, her queen. So I agree. We'll put her on you're a winner, baby. Cause you are. You are a winner. Water
Absolutely.
look at that. Top of the list. And we already have a winner.
And we already have a
Amazing.
winner. Call her Boston Tea Party because she's her body tea.
Hmm. Her body tea. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't mess with her.
Don't
Don't
mess
mess
with
with
her.
her. Next
Oh my
one.
god.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
So, curious who this is? This one is like a cousin of water elemental. This is the air
Okay.
elemental. This is
Okay.
air elemental right here.
Ooh. And I'm seeing
So,
some lightning, like
mm-hmm,
forming the
mm-hmm,
storm clouds. Ooh. Ooh. I like what I'm seeing here. It's really it's a strong build. She's giving strong. She's
exactly.
giving like I may be light and airy and I go with the flow quite literally, but don't mess with me.
Yeah,
Oh
my
my,
anger is in deep within me. You don't
it's
want to
really
unlock
pretty.
it, bitch.
Oh my gosh, Cutlo
I
Nimbus.
yeah. I also like how it's like when you think of air elemental, I don't think of personally this might be me, but I don't think immediately of like clouds. I
Mm.
think of like air in the like there's an outline of it. That's what I always think when I hear
Yeah, I always
air
think
elemental.
transparent. I always think
Yeah.
see through, but no, she is showing us that she's here, that she's present, and she's
Yeah.
fierce. She can be fierce. Like
Yeah.
usually when you think of like air elementals compared to like the different elementals, you're probably thinking like the air elemental is the calm one, the collective one.
Yeah.
When you summon them on the battlefield, they are
Demure.
demure, very mindful, but no, she's here to play. That like ball, her fist filled with lightning and
Mhm.
anger. She is here to strike down her foes, quite literally.
Yeah. She's here to do that. She's honestly I have nothing else to say but like she is something that you should look out for. Don't cross her. Don't
Absolutely.
cross her.
Don't cross her. I think she's beautiful. There's something just
She is.
it's
Uh,
beyond
just
words even.
I honestly want to commend also like she has like a tornado thing on her other arm. Do you see
Yes.
that? It's like pointed
Yes.
like that's that's she ate with that. She ate with the one thing.
She ate that one thing I can imagine. Oh my god. Again, another just like the elemental. Rue is going to tell her one week, all you're giving us is air and lightning. Okay, what else can you do? tornado arm. She's going to, from her foe, the Earth Elemental, take bits and pieces of her, get her in the mix, and serve us something completely
Exactly.
new. Oh my god.
Exactly. Like water elemental, she is versatile. Like she is versatile. She can do almost anything.
She
All
would
right.
walk down that runway, Hurricane Katrina style. It is, oh, I'm not ready for that.
Hurricane
Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina.
And if you have been watching the recent season of RuPaul's Drag Race, you would know that they did a musical episode, and it was a parody of Wicked. She would
Exactly.
absolutely steal the show. Who's she playing? The hurricane that
Mhm.
took Dorothy to Oz.
Exactly. Exactly.
Manifest. She'd win. That's her. She's so. Ah,
That's who
no
she is.
notes.
Also, we have a comment here. She's a multitasking queen. Exactly. I think
Yes,
these elementals
I
are
believe it.
multitaskers.
Oh my god.
All right.
Absolutely. I think,
So,
yeah,
where do we want to place her?
I think she's a winner, baby. I know we're giving it pretty like early, but like these contestants out the gate are already proving to us, just like, despite being sort of shapeless, they are giving us so much uniqueness. They're showing us that
Here's the
they
thing.
aren't just going to stay within a
Exactly.
box. They're here to
Exactly.
explore it,
Here's
change
the
it.
thing. They're shapeless, and that's a good thing because they can take any shape.
Yes, flexible. Just wow. No
Love it.
notes.
We
Love her.
love diverse queens. We love queens who can do anything, can take any challenge and still do it right. You're not a
Yes,
one note queen. We love that about the elementals. All right.
I love
So,
this.
thank you so much. Let's move on from the elementals and move on to our next contender. We have here. All
Mm.
right. We have here a Wraith. This is also from the Cypher System bestiary. And what do we think?
Off the off the off the bat, sharp. Lots of sharp angles that I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing here. That shoulder pad, that wispy, shadowy shoulder pad is really doing a lot for me. And her eyes, oh my god, someone tell me what eyeliner she's using. Those are, again, sharp. Sharper
Exactly.
knife, you could cut someone with it. That hood, it's giving mysterious. That sort of shapeless bottom as well, but it's sort of swirling around her. It's her own self
Mm-hmm.
contained mystery. And I'm excited to
Exactly.
see what she would give us. But there's something about it. And I'm going to defend myself a little if I have to, but
Go ahead.
how long would she keep this up for before she finally shows us her true colors? I think mystery can only take you so far, right?
I know. Exactly.
Which is unfortunate because, again, everything here is so compelling on first glance, but then I can't imagine watching her for like more than 4 weeks and thinking, okay, but when are you going to show us something different? I you
Different.
can't you
Mm-hmm.
can't just be serving black every week.
And just be serving mystery. You can't be serving shadow every single runway. Like, we
It
need
cannot
something
be
else,
everyone.
girl.
Like, we need something.
Yeah.
Your your fellow competitors, air elemental and water elemental, they are changing the game every week,
Yep.
but you look like you're still going to serve me shoulder pad and hood with sharp eyeliner. I want to see something
Yeah.
more. I think we need more from this, even though there's so much already. I think there's just, unless that hood comes off, Shantae, you stay.
Then say, I would say too. Like, I like how a wraith usually is, for especially for this picture, it's genderless. Like, you don't, are those boobs or are those big pecs? Like, you're not sure. Like, they're
And that
androgynous. They're
waist
giving
is,
genderless.
woo!
It is snatched. It is snatched, girly. Like, she's giving everything in this form, but is she flexible and will she still give the same
Hmm,
eatery motherhood that she's giving in this form? I'm not sure.
yeah,
So with that in mind, Sensei, you say
Shantae, you
you're safe,
stay.
baby girl.
Yeah. I need you to be a little more transparent. Stop hiding within yourself and show us your
Exactly.
true colors. I expect
Exactly.
more from you, Shantae.
We need
Please
more.
stay.
We need more Wraith. We need more
Yes.
Wraith. We know you can do better. All
Yes.
right. So that is for Wraith. Our first Shantae you say.
Our first
All
Shantae you
right.
say.
I mean, we're still good, right?
It's
We're
been
still
doing
giving.
pretty good. Three competitors in. I think we're being extremely fair.
Yeah, but let's see the next one of the vampire.
Oh.
Also from the Cypher System bestiary. Okay.
Okay.
So what do we think? Honestly, at first when I saw this vampire, here's the thing. It's my first time seeing a vampire who I think is going like
That's true. He is showing us Debbie Ryan at first glance, but can I be honest?
exactly.
I'm gonna be a little honest here. This might
No,
be
go ahead.
a pork chop.
It is. It is. Unfortunately, it
I'm
is a pork
so
chop for
glad
me
we
too.
agree. I have so many reasons why it's a pork chop, but I want to hear your reasons first.
Okay, here's the thing.
Hmm.
There I am so tired of vampires either looking like they're goth emo kid, like
Hmm.
all those spiky
Yes.
bracelets, necklaces, all of that. And then there's the other side of the spectrum where it's all like suits and ties and very
Yes,
business.
I'm
I'm like,
so tired of this.
right,
I saw this. I went, you're bringing Biz Cash to RuPaul's Drag Race?
you're bringing Microsoft Steve Jobs core on 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 Drag Race, like,
I think
girl.
he missed the
Mm,
wrong door. He's supposed to be on America's Next Accountant with this fit. Like,
yeah,
it's not a bad outfit, of course. I love the fit of
yeah.
his pants. The belt is classic. A nice little pop of red from that tie.
It's
But
basic.
it's basic. You're not going to
It is
last
basic.
long in this show with a fit like that. He looks like someone I just read about in a
Yeah,
novel I'm reading. The one I told you about, Filthy Rich Vampire. This is
yeah.
this is him manifest. Oh my god, I'm
This is
so
this is
bored.
like this
I'm
is like someone who I
bored.
will see like as like a stock photo and just
Yeah, when
it's
you
not
look up vampire, this is what you get. And that's really sad.
exactly
It's really sad. I
exactly.
want to see him reinvent. I think you can still keep the like gothness of vampires, but I want them to
Mhm.
explore different aspects of goth. I want to see a more visual K of vampire. I don't think I've seen that in the
Exactly.
like western sort of like a side of like vampires yet. I want you to go even more goth, full goth. I and you know what?
Yeah,
Let's go full ruffles, Victorian. Give us the
Victorian.
really grand, elegant coats. Give us petticoats.
Exactly.
Give us the shoes. There's
Give us
so
Jabba.
much you can do with this sort of
Give
like
us Ascot.
suit. Give us ascots.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm so
Like
sorry, but your hair, it's so greasy. You need dry shampoo. Did
we
you?
need love his hair needed to be shampooed. Like we need
Yeah.
shampoo.
Like,
Also,
unfortunately, it
someone
does
said
look like he kind of stinks.
yeah, he looks like he kind of sings. And you know what? That's a good point because because Shara B said that looks like an itchy-eyed vampire. Yeah,
He
instead of like
does. He's
going
like
this,
doing
there's
this,
like
like going the. We thought it was a Debbie Ryan. No, he's his eye. It just. I think he's got pink eye. I think he hasn't recovered
yeah,
from
he's
it.
got pink eye, and that's
Mm,
embarrassing as a vampire. Like, why do
that's
you have
really
pink eye?
embarrassing. And also,
Hello,
someone needs to tell him that his foundation doesn't match his hand skin tone.
exactly. Like that's too white, girl. Like
That's too white.
let's match.
Let's
Let's make
match.
it. Let's
The
make it
makeup
match.
artist was trying to tell him that, and he said no.
Hey, here's the thing. He did his own makeup.
He did
That's the
his own
tragic part about
makeup.
it.
And you know what? It's messy. I can see the bloodstains on his lips, and you would think that evokes like, oh, he just had a meal.
Mm.
Not in this day and age, buddy. Not
Be
right
clean.
before a shoot. Get clean.
Wipe your
Have some
mouth.
have some decency. Oh
God,
my
you're a
god, get
vampire.
yourself
Like
together.
exactly. We like hot vampires, and those vampires are clean. You're not
Yes,
clean.
we're not clean.
So this is sorry. You're the first elimination actually.
The
First
first
pork chop.
elimination, a classic hot vampire going out. Just
Mm-hmm. Pork chop. Sorry, you're not. You weren't giving anything.
you
You just weren't
weren't.
giving anything.
You weren't.
All
But
right.
I believe in you. You can do more.
I,
Oh my goodness,
you can
hurt
do
next.
better. Yeah, like challenge gender norms. Like, hello,
Yes,
let's not stick ourselves to like a box. Huh.
yes.
All right. First vampire that we well, first vampire that we think is not hot. Good. Next one. Here's a
Ah,
fairy from Cypher System. And let me tell you, I really like her. I like how loud
I
she is.
I do. I do appreciate how loud she is. And there's also someone hiding behind that flower, like ready to
Mm-hmm.
pounce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you know what? To me, she's a Shantae you stay.
Oh, okay. So this is might be where we are opposing ideas. Okay, I want to hear
Yes.
you first. Like why is she Shantae?
I think Shantae you stay because she might be the villain of the season. I think she's a really controversial queen to have on this show. She looks like she's going to absolutely just stab you in the back the moment she can. She's going to try and be really nice to you. She's going to like tell you all her tips and tricks on, oh, this is how I keep my wings shiny, how I keep them holographic, my horns, this is how I maintain them. She's gonna be really friendly with you until it's time for you to go and she needs you to go. She'll end it just like that. I think she would absolutely rip your heart out. And you know what?
Mm,
She might eat it too. And I think for that,
okay.
she might Shantae you stay simply because RuPaul recognizes her nastiness. And at first, it was a little fun. It was fun to see someone
Ah.
who immediately recognizes that she's the villain and owns up to it. But I think
Mm-hmm.
halfway through, RuPaul would be like, you need
Tired
to
of it.
have some respect. You need to
Yeah.
show your fellow queens the respect they deserve.
Just
You
like
think,
Tyra
yes,
and that one. I was
but like
rooting for
for
you.
you, we were
How
all
dare
rooting for you because she's gorgeous. She's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I would
yeah.
kill for her nails. And you know what? Her outfit daring, ripped in all the right places. Her hair majestic. No one. She has the wiggiest of wigs, but it's
Mm-hmm.
that attitude. The attitude is what we're lacking from her. And for that, I say, Shantae, you stay. Because for me, it's a toss up of if she gets eliminated on one day just because she's focusing too much on being nasty than herself,
Uh-huh.
or she
I
goes on to
see.
win the entire season. And for that, I would place her in Shantae, you stay.
All right, I see. You know what? You kind of convinced me to put her in Shantae Stay too. The reason why I initially wanted her to be a winner
Mm.
is first and foremost, this is a fashion queen right here. This is a fashion. This is a seamstress. This is someone who knows what fits her body, and like there was a challenge. I'm not sure if you saw watched this season where they had to do dresses made out of like bags. It's like
Oh,
shopping bags.
okay.
And I think she is one of the queens who would work it out
Oh,
well. Like
absolutely.
she will do like the fashion challenges like clean. Like she will do it amazingly well. But like you said, she looks like she has a little bit of like
An attitude.
vile. You know, she looks a bit vile. Like she will talk shit about the girls behind their backs in the
Hmm.
confessions. Like or not even confessions. She's not going to be nasty behind the cameras. She's going to be nasty in front of the cameras and she
In
wants
front of the
everyone to
camera
know.
and behind the camera. And when she leaves, she's absolutely leaving someone a nasty message on that
Yeah.
mirror. Oh my
I don't
god.
know, oh, it's not going to be like I will miss you, girls. No, it's gonna be fuck you, bitches. Like it's
Fuck
going to
you,
be
bitches. I was better.
exactly. Like she would leave that kind
Just
of message.
absolutely a menace, an absolute
Yeah.
menace on the season. And I think I would love her and hate her at the same time. Like, oh my god, you're so
Exactly.
crazy. I love you, but also
I'm you.
get out of here. Oh my
Like I love you.
god.
You're mean. You're mean. I don't like you're being mean, but you kind of slay me every time you do some shit. But you kind of want. You kind of need to leave.
You
It's not
kind
a
of
love
need
hate
to go.
relationship. And you
Yes,
know
I
what?
love you. Fuck you. Oh,
I love you. Fuck you. That's the thing. I think I will put her in Shantae Stay. We'll put her in Shantae Stay, but the top. Like
yes.
she's bordering
She's
Shantae
bordering.
Stay
She
and your
Because
winner
she's
too.
truly a 50-50 of like villain of the season comes out on top or villain of the season gets chopped.
Here's one thing that I'll also say about her. She's also going to be, I'm pretty sure, a lip sync assassin. Like nobody knows she knows how to lip sync well.
Oh
Like
my
she's
god. She
like they're
is
judging her like, oh,
eating the Britney Spears songs like it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
oh, exactly. Like
It's
she's not gonna
over.
do death drops. She's not gonna do dips. She's not gonna do that. She's going to create
She's going to
like
point
a
at her lips and you're going to watch her enunciate
exactly
every single syllable. It is deadly.
exactly
Oh my god. Never
her
be
wings.
watching
Oh,
of her. Oh.
she's going to use her wings to her advantage. That flower that she's standing on right now, that's part of the choreography too. Like she's not gonna
Oh
miss a
yes.
beat. All right. So there we go, our fairy. And then the
Oh
next
my
one.
god. I see the next one coming up. I have such a soft
We
spot for this guy.
we have here the abyssal chicken from
Yes.
I believe this is from Baldur's Gate, the Descent into Avernus.
Yes.
Now, here okay, so I want you to start because you have a soft spot for this one.
I have a
Please.
soft spot for Abyssal Chicken. I think it was several years ago. I was planning a D&D character because I love coming up with concepts. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I made a warlock who's familiar with sort of glamored, so that
Mhm.
to most people they look a certain way, but if you get to know the warlock really well, they'll show you what their pet actually looks like. And I thought, what would be the freakiest little guy I could get as a familiar? And I saw the Abyssal Chicken and I fell in love. Oh, look at this little freak. Just an absolute freak. I love his teeth. I love his tongue. What is he doing with that tongue? Those
Okay, put that song back.
claws and that back that I just have no explanation for. I don't know what's going on back
Exactly.
there. Is it an
Here's the thing.
ass? Is it his spine? I don't know. Are those wings? I
Here's
don't
the
know it.
that we don't need an explanation for that because why do we need to know that? That's the thing that makes me actually like put her in like a top spot in the top spot because she at first she looks like yeah, sure. An
Mm,
abomination version of a chicken. But when you look at her, like really like look at her, examine her, she's giving a lot of things. She's giving
mm,
tongue, she's giving teeth, she's giving helmet head, she's giving pointy butt, whatever that is. Is it a spine? Is it a butt? Who knows? We don't really care. We love that about her. She has
mm.
chicken talents. We like that about her. Like it's she's simple, she's giving like, like a queen who knows what she's good at.
Yes. I think she's unafraid, is what she is.
Yeah,
I think I look at her and I see that skin. I say, that looks like tough skin. She looks like someone who has taken several hits against her. She's been told that she will never make it in this industry. She'll never be a queen. But I think she's going to surprise us all. I mean, again, with a
exactly.
figure like that, there's so much potential for what she could possibly do. Once again, it's never gonna be boring with her. Again, with that like
Mhm.
spine or wing or is it her ass? It could be everything. It could be
It can be
anything.
exactly. Anything and everything is possible with this chicken. Like,
Yes.
hello.
And also, come on, let's look at her nails. So sharp, so sleek.
Exactly. Like,
Oh my god.
people are afraid. Like, people can't touch those nails.
They can't comprehend the level
Mm,
of like cunt that she's serving, but I see her and I
exactly.
understand.
I see her. Exactly. And
She's
you know
she's
what?
kind of like the opposite of the fairy for me, where she has
Mhm.
such a pretty face. so pretty, but she's so mean. I think it's the reverse here. I think people see her and they're a little scared at first, but I think Abyssal
But
Chick has the potential to be gentle, to be nice, to be kind.
like she's
They're
very
going to,
sweet.
yes, she's going to give you a claw on the shoulder when you are having a
Shoulder,
rough
yeah.
time. Just so reassuring to know that Abyssal Chicken
Exactly.
is here for you.
And here's the thing. Let's let's start with the name itself. Abyssal chicken.
From
Hello?
the depths of
Like you're
hell
a chicken.
herself.
Yeah, you're a chicken, but you're not just any other chicken. You're abyssal chicken. Like that is a name. That is
That
a
is
name.
a name. So good. Oh my
And
god. Call
also,
her
like
mother with this hen in front of
she's
me.
a mother. She's a mother. She also, here's the thing. I think that the thing behind her that could possibly open up to more mutations, which means more looks, more
Yes,
appear
absolutely.
like uh she's a versatile queen.
Yes.
So, where do we put her? Your winner baby
I
or Shintase?
I think you're a winner, baby. And I would put her above the air elemental.
I agree. I agree. I was also gonna say like a bit above air elemental. We love air elemental, but I think the simplicity of the abyssal chicken here and but still like giving a lot of things is what's
Yes.
doing it for me.
Hmm.
Hey, also to everyone who's watching, please show your insights to us. Like we want to hear if you're agreeing with our opinions or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll put abyssal chicken just a little bit above Miss Air Elemental. And I
Yes.
think I'm happy with that. I'm
I'm
happy with
happy
that.
with this.
All right. Thank you so much, chicken. You are on the top three.
Bye,
Let's
chicken.
go
I
with
love you. I'll miss
mhm.
you.
Let's go with this
Oh.
one. This is the Demogorgon from Infernal Machine Rebuild. So
Hmm.
it's not doing anything for me.
I think I'm a little bored. I think it's I it might just be because they're humanoid. I think we're having a bit of a pattern where if they're very visibly humanoid, we're a little bored. Unfortunately, it's not even the fact that they're humanoid. I think it's just
There's nothing.
mm, there's nothing much going on for me to
Yeah.
sort of like potentially build an idea upon
Yeah.
because
What's
you
the story here?
like what's the story? I'm not getting your story.
Hmm.
I think there's beauty to be had with these two and their sort of like two heads on one body. I think there's a lot that can be done, but
They're not
for
doing it.
they're not doing it. They're just giving us mug one and mug two with a mustache.
Exactly. Like you have two heads. We're not using
We're
either
not
of those.
using either one of them for creativity. I see no creativity here. I see a person or two people who think that their uniqueness as being a two-headed person alone is
Mm-hmm.
they think that that's enough, but no,
No.
you have to give us more. Look at Abyssal Chicken. Abyssal Chicken has one head and they're doing more than you. They're serving fierce. You're
Exactly.
serving bored.
Nothing. You're serving nothing. You're eating nothing.
I
You're
mean,
dehydrated.
no. It looks like they've definitely had a lot to eat, but
Well, they ate literally, but did they eat?
mm-mm,
No.
no.
So
I think, unfortunately, this is a pork chop. Although I do appreciate the little necklace they've got hanging from their neck.
I'm not sure if I even like the necklace. It's I appreciate that they accessorize, but
I
is that really all you
appreciate it.
can do?
Yes, and you're also just serving beige, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's here's the thing about neutral colors. There should be a pop of color in it. Like at least the
Yes,
vampire earlier had
he
like
had
a
that
little
red
red thing.
tie, the red nails, the like
Yeah, like that's good.
slightly red lips from the blood, but like
This one is like They have a blush though, which is
They
like,
have a bit of blush. They've got blood circulating in them, but
yeah,
otherwise it's
that's not.
all just sort of like, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
He
why are you here?
Unfortunately, they do look like their wife just told them to come here for fun.
Yep. Like they were forced to stand. They were forced to
Yeah,
walk. So
they
unfortunately,
someone did gave them a bet that they would join the drag race, and you know
uh,
what? They did it, and it's not giving much. Chop.
it's not giving much. That's a chop. Sorry, Demogorgon, you are also a chop on this list. Like you're not giving
Hmm.
anything. All right. So we're gonna do one last for this batch before we do a little fun segment in a bit.
Oh,
So let's us move on to, you know what this is.
I,
This is a this is Arakocra from the Monster Manual 2014, not
oh
2024,
yeah.
2014. So, what do we think?
Oh, hmm.
Okay, I can go first. I love me a bird. I love me a bird man.
Hmm.
I just think like I appreciate like the colors. Like I appreciate patterns. I appreciate textures. We love to see it. I just think it's a little bit uncoordinated here.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's a bit like I don't know where to focus. Like usually
Yeah,
in where when you're walking down the runway, there's like always a focal point. This is this is giving me everything as a focal point, and
yeah.
that's a
It's sort of
detriment.
like, where am I supposed to be looking at? Your torso, your wings. It's all a little much.
Yeah, I like it individually, but
Hmm.
together it's just a little bit
It's a bit
much.
of like, it's a little cluttered. I think at first glance I was thinking, oh, this is it's a winner baby for sure. But looking at the
Exactly.
design more closely, it's like, okay, well, you have the green sort of like tunic thing you've got going on with a blue
Hmm.
belt, okay, but like the brown bags, they're also shiny, but your wings are also that sort of like stripy brown, and that's catching my
Hmm.
eye somehow even more than your green tunic. But then there's also this sort of like
Yeah,
goldish greenish bracer you got going on, and then there's your entire spear, which is gorgeous, and I think a lot could be
and
done
so
with
brown.
it. But again, I don't know where to keep my eyes on, and then you're
Yeah.
staring at me with such intensity.
The face, the mug is
The mug
mugging.
is
Like that
it's
mug.
it's it's really good, but I think
Yeah,
I'm a bit distracted here, and that's really
yeah,
unfortunate because I think
exactly.
I think this is an opposite of the Demigorgon, where I think they should have went bear. I think
Hmm.
that they should have just used their wings as their focal point,
Exactly,
because those wings are beautiful. They're so
exactly.
beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at those quads, those thighs. Oh my god,
They
thunder
worked out.
thighs.
They're doing
He
leg days.
works
They're doing
out
their
that
leg workouts.
their leg days, their biceps look huge. I think the Aarakocra would benefit from showcasing the actual bits, because the Demigorgon has nothing going for him besides like an average looking mug. But the Aarakocra on its own has so much to
You're
give
giving
us. But
majestic.
yes, but I think he's overcompensating. I think
Yeah,
I think he needs to let go of the material and
yeah.
return to nature a little bit,
I
and
think she
but
feels
keep
a
the
little bit
spear.
pressured. She feels a
Yes,
little bit pressured. She's like, I need to make sure that these girls know that I can be a fashion queen.
yes, I think she's dressed up with the golds and the jewels and the accessories, but I think she's trying to live up to something that no one is asking her to live up to. Not yet.
Yeah,
I think if she just kept the spear and left everything else, I think she would be a really solid runner up for You're a Winner Baby. But
exactly.
unfortunately, I think with
Shantae
this, it's a
say.
Shantae you stay. But now the controversial
I'm
opinion to me is, do we think it's above fairy or below fairy?
I here's the thing that will be a deciding factor for me.
Mhm.
Fairy is giving colors, giving everything just sits well. Colors, patterns,
Mm,
the stitching of it, everything looks good. Now for Miss Arcoca right here, the my problem with this one is there's color, but it blends in with
yes.
the rest of the browns. It's like the green has a tinge of brown, everything is
Mm.
gold. It's just like
It's all
one
clashing
color.
together.
Exactly. It's blending together. Sometimes that's a good thing. But if you want to like make your dress stand out, this should be like a more vibrant green, is all
Yes,
I'm saying.
yes.
So I would say below Fairy, but not below Wraith. She's above Wraith.
Oh, she's definitely above Brave. But here's my opinion, which is also based on like their colors. I think Fairy naturally is so beautiful, serving all of these different colors of the rainbow, that I think she might forget to sort of dress herself up. I think she comes out too often in simpler fits because she's
Uh-huh.
trying to compensate with her beauty. But I think Eric Copra would take the like advice day one. We need to see a different color on you, a vibrant color. I think there is high potential for Eric Copra to come out wearing, giving us full
Ah.
gold, actually showing us that they can color, use the colors to their best ability more
So
than
Fairy will be
fairy, because
so
fairy
Fairy will
is
be a
just,
bit like, I'm not listening to you. I will do what I want to do.
yes, because
Rakoko would be like,
it looks beautiful. No one is saying it isn't beautiful, but I think she's going
yeah,
to think, well, that's all I have to be. But she stops being unique at some point. But Eric Cocker is going to keep coming back fiercer with more. He's going to overdress a little bit, but I think it's going to serve a level of cunt that the fairy is just going to, she's going to hit a limit. There's going to be a wall, a ceiling, if you will, and she's
yeah,
going to hit it.
exactly. You know what? I see that. I see that. And I agree with that. So because you swayed me, let's put her above
Let's
Fairy.
say,
All right. So folks, if you're watching right now, we have three winners, three Shantae stays, and two pork chops. So far, so good. We're looking like there's a fair distribution of monsters in each category, which is nice.
yes,
So, doing a great job here for our monsters. And also, this means that like the designers of these monsters are doing a great job.
yes, absolutely.
Now,
These artists are all wonderful. I think this is all
exactly.
really wonderful art that we get to look at and um,
Yeah.
judge just based on their design. But like all of the designs are fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. By the way, guys, this isn't like a judging of their design per se, like how they are
No,
designed.
this is just
It's
us
more,
judging them based on the like
yeah,
concept of them.
yeah, the concepts of it we're judging, but the design itself, like how they are presented, we're totally okay with it because these are monsters. They serve purpose. Like
Yes,
we're not judging them based on that. Like
yes.
that's
We would
that's
never
that's not
judge
part
their
of the criteria.
purpose. We're only here to judge their level of serve.
Yeah, their level of serve. Like that's some monsters don't need to serve, and that's fine.
That's okay.
Okay. And so we are going to get do a little small thing that we're gonna do where it's similar to what we're doing right now,
Just a fun
but
one.
as an intermission, we're going to take a look at a few magic items and see if they're can or can't.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go ahead and show what we have here. There we go. So as
Oh,
you can see, we have here two categories. We have cunt. If you are chronically online, if you're a Gen Z, you would know what cunt stands for. You would know what cunt is. Cunt is a good thing. If you're a cunt, that's a good thing. And if we choose can't for this magic item, it means that it's again not giving. It's like the pork chop in our tier list earlier.
mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna do a few items. We're gonna talk about a little bit of each of how they appear and categorize them, can't or can't. So let us start with this
Oh,
one. So her
hmm.
name is Akmon, Hammer of Porphoros. I'm not sure if I said that right, but I don't care. Um,
Mm.
fantasy names are complicated, and that's fine. But yeah, this is a hammer. And what do we think?
I think, ooh, it's hard to say, but I'm kind of leaning of can't.
I actually agree. It's
It's not a bad design, but I think I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be looking at because you said
yeah.
hammer, but I my mind went pill on a stick,
Oh, that's true.
like it's
Well, my
an
issue,
shape.
yeah, well, my issue was, it it has it's offering a little bit of color here. Like there's a little bit of glitter, sparkle, like there's that, but it's not striking. It's like you have white loaf bread and you just put like you put peanut butter on it and you
Uh,
eat it and that's it. Like it's giving me flavor but not enough for me to really
it's
enjoy the
not
bread.
interesting. It's a good sandwich, but I'm not really like having the time of my life eating it.
Yeah, I won't be full.
Yeah, it's like the girl next door. She's beautiful.
Mhm.
She's pretty. But that's kind of all she is. I'm not getting a sort of like strong emotion from her. So unfortunately, I think
Mhm.
I can't.
She's a can't. Sorry, Hammer. Honestly, when I saw this photo, when I was looking for pictures, I was like, you have the potential, just not right now.
And
So
not right now.
unfortunately, you're going with can't. All right. So second item we have here. Oops.
Oh,
This is accurately called the ammunition of slaying. And I will
oh!
say this right now. She's cunt.
I think
She's
she's
cunt for me.
kind. I not even think she just is that. Oh my god, the scales on the sort of like feathers of the arrow are so god so avant-garde. It makes you think. First of all, it evokes the thought of like, did you kill someone to put that on an arrow?
Uh-huh.
That's really, oh my gosh. And then the tip of the arrow also looking like it comes from the very thing that they were slaying, tied with just a
Exactly.
ribbon, a simple ribbon. But oh my gosh, I think it's cunt. I think if I died because of an arrow like this, I'm
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. My preferred way of dying. Thank you very much.
Like this is an arrow that I think someone who knows that they're also slaying,
Yes.
like the two meanings of slaying, killing and like just literally serving everything in a battle, they're
Yeah.
using this and they know that they're looking fierce while killing whoever they want to kill with this arrow and vibes. Like she is pretty.
Absolutely.
They're like this is it's so like it's giving everything is giving sexy. It's giving confidence, sexy, like fierce, everything. It's like you look simple. No, actually no. She doesn't look simple.
Not
She has
simple.
dragon
I think
patterns.
she's the right amount of like a simple yet elegant design. I think it's a
Exactly.
very thoughtful design where everything looks
Yeah.
intentional but still the right amount of like rustic.
You're
It's
so correct. So, congratulations to Miss Ammunition of Slaying. You absolutely slay, girl, and you will be in the cut category.
yes.
All right. And then our next item would be
Okay.
this is
Mm.
armor of fungal spores.
Hmm.
I will let you start with this one because I started the arrow slaying. But what do you think?
This one's tough because I love the sort of like mushrooms for the like shoulder, especially the
Uh
one
huh. Me
the
too.
wider caps as sort of like a shoulder pad.
Shoulder pad. Yeah.
So good, and it's sort of like bark. as like the armor base, and it's just the fungi growing on top of it. It's rotting wood. It's literally rotted pieces of wood placed together to form this piece of armor. And I love the
Yeah.
vines that are holding the sort of like
Ah, that's
this
right.
together. I think that's really, really creative, and what a way to incorporate more nature into this build. But I might put this in can't, because I can't imagine the smell.
Oh.
I think the
Okay. It's
texture,
such an unexpected thing to say. Oh, it's canned because of this.
I think, from afar, it's one of those things where like from afar you think, oh wow, that looks so so cool, but you
Elegant.
put it on and you're putting on
It
rotting wood.
stinks.
It stinks. It has to stink just a little bit. And I know mushrooms don't really have a smell, but also, how sure are we that those mushrooms are not poisonous? How sure are we that we're not just going to die by inhaling the spores that are like surrounding and crowding our like neck and shoulder area? Unfortunately, she's a natural hazard. I
Yeah,
would
she's a
wonder,
bioweapon.
she's a bioweapon. She is here to devour, and by that I mean devour my body as the fungi take root.
Exactly. I
So
think for this, I really like the design of this one. Functionality wise, like you said, kind of not functional. Design wise, it looks beautiful. Like
mhm.
you said, how incorporated nature is great. It's amazing. There's no one thing that looks out of place. Everything is
Yes,
just well
it's
incorporated.
really well structured, but again, it looks like one of those things where it's so fragile. I'll touch it and
I'll make an executive decision and actually, oops, we're putting everything. So I'll I'm putting this in the middle. Like
oh,
it's cannot.
it
It's
tiptoes the
like
line.
yeah,
Can't want, if
yeah,
you
it
will.
can't. Yeah, it's
Because
in the middle of
yeah,
it.
I think it's an acquired taste. I think if anyone here is
Exactly.
a NatPod listener, Moonshine Cybin would absolutely love this armor. She's a fungal spore druid, so this is absolutely up her lane. I think she would
Druids would
love it.
like this.
Druids would love this. I think warlocks would adore this if they are
Mhm.
someone whose a subclass aligns with it. But I think the average like fighter or like paladin would see this and think, "Wow, something probably died here. Maybe fellow knight of some sort, and it got taken
Exactly.
over." So it's like a dealer's choice. You know, you either love it or you hate it, and I think
It's
it
a
deserves to
Sophie's
be
choice.
so.
Hello.
Yes. So I think
Exactly.
the middle is perfect.
All right. So that is all for Cunt and Cat for now. Very we like the magic items that we saw right now. Also even distribution here. We
Yes,
have one cunt, we have one cat, and we also have somewhere in the middle.
the middle
Um
and can't.
we like that. All right. So before we proceed with our the next batch of our tier list, I have a few announcements to also make for some things that we would like to feature on our live stream. So first and foremost, I would like to mention Resin Mage. So Resin Mage is Resin Mage is a sword that specializes in high quality 3D printed accessories designed to enhance tabletop RPGs. From functional dice towers that keep rolls fair to modular terrain that brings battle maps to life, every piece is crafted for durability and ease of use. Condition markers and initiative trackers help game masters run smoother, more organized sessions, while detailed miniatures add depth and character to the tabletop. Whether you're setting up a sprawling dungeon or tracking fast paced combat, Resin Mage provides the tools to make every game more immersive and engaging. So please go ahead and check out Resin Mage's Instagram page and perhaps buy tools for your own games at home or in person. Next, we have um, affiliate links for Drive Through RPG. So, looking to expand your tabletop collection, us here at RD3, we have exclusive discounts just for you at Drive Through RPG. Whether you're driving into the neon drenched chaos of Cyberpunk Red or exploring a vast library of RPG titles, now's the perfect time to grab them at a discount. So, click the description for the link to your next adventure. Just click it right there. You're good to go. And last but not the least, again, I would like to tell everyone that there will be a live play of Karafuna's book, Carabao Chronicles, which will be GM'd by the author herself. And along with her are players GG, RM, and CJ on March 21st at 8 p.m. All right. So, with that being said, are you ready for the next batch of our tier list? Okay. So, let's go. Oh, let's go back to our tier list. And okay, so we still have Miss Arkokra here, but we're gonna move on from her
Yes.
and move to the
I
Beholder.
uh, I think we talked
Mm-hmm.
about
What?
this. I think it was the other day or
Yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday. Fun fact: we talked about the Beholder yesterday as a like a quick practice for this stream, and we shared the same thoughts. And we would like to share those thoughts to you.
We would love to
I
share
would
these
like
notes.
you, Julia, to go ahead because you are a passionate Beholder fan. So please go
I
ahead.
Oh my god, I love the Beholder. I think first off, so eye catching. The one eye. Oh my god, actual Alexandria Genesis. I think that's the name of the condition. The purple eyes. Oh my god, mesmerizing.
Uh,
And
natural
the
purple, by the way.
natural
No
purple
contact lens.
eyes, not contact lenses. Oh my god, these several tentacles, the possibilities of which uh Miss Beholder can do with all of those tentacles, the many
Mhm.
eyes, all different colors, by the way, and again, natural. Heterochromia is afraid of her. Um, and I
Exactly.
think talked about like a drag name for Miss Beholder over here, Beauty, and that her tagline would be because beauty is in the eye of the
In the eye of
beholder.
the beholder. Exactly.
It's I mean, what more
Ah,
is there to say? There's just
like no notes. No notes.
no.
Everything about her is here's another thing. She's like abyssal chicken, where it's very look. You look at her, simple, easy to
Mhm.
understand. You know what she serves. You know what she's
No, she's
giving.
here to serve a purpose, and
Yeah, but she can give you more.
she can give you more. And I just think like I think she's really classic. There's nothing better than just a good
Exactly.
classic beholder. Oh my gosh, I'm so just I can't wait to see her in the actual show.
Exactly. Um there's something about her that you like you said, you look at her eyes, you're captivated, you're magnetized. Like you just can't look away from her. And that to me speaks about charisma already. Like you have everything. You have charisma already down. You have charisma down. Now you need some uniqueness, nerve, and talent to back it up, and I think you have those. So I would say, Beholder, you are a winner, baby. You're a winner. All right, so we will put her. Now, here's a controversial thing. Where do we put
Mm.
her?
I
I mean, we're putting
think
her on You're a Winner, baby, but where exactly?
I think above water elemental. I think
I
she's
agree.
coming back for All Stars. I think she's here to just
He's coming back for All Stars.
she's
Yep.
going on All Stars. She's here to win just a few races. She's humble. She knows what she's here to do, and she just does it. No questions asked. No
Yep.
fuss. No drama. Just
She's to me, she's like Raja. She's like
ooh.
Raja for me. Like she can do absolutely anything and everything and just crush it and still like I think she's the type of queen to get better as the years pass. Like
Mm.
everything she'll do successfully and still elevate. Uh, Beholder, you're a winner, baby. You are forever a winner, baby. All right. I mean, that was fast for a Beholder, but that's because we both agree that she's a winner. All right.
Yes.
Next one, we have
Oh.
Lich. So,
Hmm.
what do we think? Okay, I think I'll start here for Lich. Lich is giving me religious core. It's giving me Christian core, edgy Christian core vibes. Like I really the the silhouette of the dress and everything. It's like she has a snatched waist, but she has this like honestly, I first like the red, the shade of red. This is like the perfect shade of red that you can
This
wear.
this is what the
Um,
vampire should have been serving.
this is what the vampire should have been serving. Absolutely correct. And also pairing it with the gold, like
Yes. A beautiful
ornaments and
shade of
artifacts.
gold.
Love it. It doesn't look like poop gold. It looks pristine gold.
Yes.
Um,
And I love
she
the
is give.
that ruby gem at
Mhm.
the center of her like neck
Is
garment.
that
I
ruby?
feel like
Is that blood?
who knows? It could be a blood diamond for all we know. Um,
Exactly.
and I love that like she's bald, but she is still showing us that
Uh-huh.
there's so
Mhm.
much we can do with bald, with the carvings and the
Exactly.
I want to say rhinestones across their head. It
Mhm.
is it's fantastic work, fantastic beating. This is like if Conclave 2024
I was
was
gonna say
evil.
if this is Conclave, if it was made by a bunch of gay people and just wanted to have like
This is like if
undead characters
Conclave
in
took
it.
place in Faerun.
Exactly. Like, hey, idea by the way for any GM who's watching out there. Hello, Conclave
Hey,
in Faerun.
Conclave and Faerun with the Lich in this specific fit as your DDEG. Oh my
Exactly. Or play the Lich. Why not?
play
Hello.
the Lich. Oh my god. You all play Liches in a Conclave themed RPG one shot
Exactly.
to see who
Do
can be the
it.
next Arch Lich.
Do it, guys. Any GMs out there, do it.
Yes.
Also, here's the thing. Katya Zamolodchikova would absolutely slay this outfit. Like, this is her in. Sorry, Katya, I love you, but I think this would be you in 20, 30 years. Like, and you still look beautiful, and I
Oh my
love
god.
you. Like, look at her. She's like even her nails. Her nails are sharp as hell, and they're pointy. She's keeping those nails sharp.
She's gonna
And
claw someone's eyes out with those things. And I
exactly.
love the like specific tears in her garment.
It's
It's
intentional.
intentional. It's giving her more dimension and shape, so it isn't just one big like piece of fabric
Ex-
draping. It's it's so there's
Everything
a
about
certain
this is like
oh
you designed this dress well. Like
yes.
you made holes that look like they're not just placed there out of nowhere. You really had to like poke holes in there to look like to give you like a different silhouette. And this is a
Yes.
silhouette that I haven't seen in any dress.
And my
So this is
favorite part about this entire thing, the chest piece that looks like a
Mhm.
sternum with the ribs
Oh
poking
god.
out. It's
You mentioned it and I see it now. I'm like,
the
oh my
level
god.
of gaggery here. It is so
Absolute gagged and
fantastic.
goop.
Gagged and goop.
Like
Oh my god, she's
honest,
fierce.
honestly,
This
I
is,
think
and
we
honestly, this is what the fairy wishes she was. Because she's not boring. She's
exactly.
not going to be boring. She's going to be the villain of the season. And I think she's going to win the whole damn thing. She's here and she
Yeah.
knows she's here to serve evil, red, sort of sharp fierceness. And she does
I
that. And it never gets boring somehow.
I think she's gonna be like there are some queens who are like tagged as the villains, but like a lot of people know that oh they're being mean because they're standing up for themselves. Like
Yes.
like she's a type of being queen who is not mean spirited. She knows what she wants. She's gonna
Yeah.
stand up for business. Like
Like
that's
it's not
her.
even being mean. Sometimes she's just blunt. She has
Yeah,
like opinions that other people are too afraid to give. Like sometimes
exactly.
you're like your fellow competitor, she is getting a little boring and he's just gonna
Exactly.
say it outright and she won't be wrong.
Sometimes people don't like people who are very blunt and honest. But I'm sorry, like we need more people like that. Stop beating around the bush. And
Yes.
Lich here is gonna give it to you straight, and you have nothing to say about it because you know she's saying the true
She speaks
things.
only the truth. It's
Yeah,
nothing
she
but the
speaks
truth.
only the truth. Nothing, no offense. Like she's the type of person to say, I'm giving you the truth. Take offense, to take offense or not, it's your choice. But I'm giving you the facts. And that's what she is. And it reflects in how she carries herself and the dress she made. And
Mm.
so I'm sure we both know where to rank
Agree.
her. She's a winner.
She's a winner,
She's a
baby. But
winner,
now,
baby.
where on the winner baby scale? This is really tough. This is getting tough.
Yeah. Like I would say the beholder will still be a top one for me.
Mm,
Now my question is, would this queen be higher than water elemental or lower? I would say, for me at least, she is a tiny, marginally bit higher than water elemental.
mm.
What do you think?
I I also think so. But there's a part of me that's like saying no because the water elemental,
Me too.
she's just there's something about the water elemental that just edges out the lich by just a bit. And I think it is just because the water
Yeah,
elemental is going to be really nice about it. And I think at the end of the day, people still want to see the villain go down. But I think the lich will actually succeed more from facing a like loss at the end
exactly.
compared to
He's gonna
winning.
surprise us.
Yes. It's like what is it? It's like The Voice or American Idol where no one
Mhm.
really remembers first place, but usually it's the second
You
place
know
winner
the
that
second place.
get off fame.
Exactly.
I think she's going to be one of those where she's going to get put in second place. People are going to be upset, but they are going to remember Lich. They're going to remember her mug. They're going to remember her garment, and they're going to think, "Wow, that was a queen that came here, gave it to us all, didn't win, but you know what? She's still doing it, and she's doing great."
Exactly. She's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment. So we're putting Lich just above or below.
I think it's below just because Water Elemental, despite winning, Lich is going to be a little more memorable.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So honestly, our top five, it's giving. I like our top
It's
five.
really good. Our top five is strong.
Top five strong. All right, let's go to our next one here.
Um,
All right. So
okay.
we have
Abominable.
here Abominable Yeti from Monster Manual 2024. Okay, first of all, Smash. Even though that's not part of the ranking.
Oh,
That's not part of the
oh.
ranking, but that's a smash for me. That
Honestly,
like
I get it. I get it. But I'm gonna have a controversial opinion. I think this might be a chop for me.
I would say too. Like, here's the thing. I would definitely would smash, but
Hmm.
fashion design wise, like it's eh.
Yeah. It's
What's
like
there to look at?
again reverse of the Eric Hopper, the same problem with the Demigorgon. You're relying on your like base features too much because you
Hmm.
think they're enough, but they just aren't. The
Exactly.
avatar is enough. He's got a lot going on already, but you've only got your horns. And not
Exactly.
like as much as I love staring at like abs, it's like come
I
on.
mean, that's like a lot of the things we do with like when we look at this. It's like, yeah, you're hot, but you have substance.
But like yeah, there's no
That's
substance behind it. It's just
yeah.
hot. So I think it's going to
And
be an unfortunate no. Like there's so much potential here. I love the fact that like his like mouth and his eyes are glowing.
exactly.
It's doing a lot. But again, it's just like I'm kind of bored. And you know what? They also look like they'd be really toxic.
Yeah, it's giving manipulative. It's giving red flags, even though they're blue. Um,
Again, but would
they're
be really
hot,
good
but
friends with Fairy. Would be really good friends with
yeah,
Fairy.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I think she's gonna be besties with the fairy. She is a good, uh, she, she, she,
Wow.
she, she's gonna be she is good. Like she's good in other aspects, just not in fashion, just not in giving that that other aspects that we're looking for in this tier list right now. So yeah, pork chop. However,
What?
you're hotter than the vampire. So I
Hotter
will
than a
put
vampire.
you above the
You
vampire.
did a lot more than a vampire, and that's saying a lot. That's a
Hmm.
vampire, man.
Like a vampire should be hotter than any other
Mm.
humanoid, but this vampire right here disappointed us. So sorry,
So
Abominable Yeti,
disappointed.
you're getting top of the pork chop of the season. All right,
Which still isn't good, but it's better than the rest.
exactly. Next one we have here Mind Flayer from Monster
Uh,
Manual 2024 as well. Now, I will say this right now, that's a winner. Like,
that's a winner.
that's a winner.
It. I can't. Where do I even begin? First of all, I have to address the neckline. Oh, that
Oh,
neckline with
Lord.
the like, the pop of red once again outdoing the vampire in this regard. What an
Everything
outcast!
is gonna outdo the vampire. I'm sorry. Everything is
What?
gonna outdo the vampire except the Demogorgon.
But oh my god, that like pop of red from the like neckline is so
Exactly.
gorgeous. The like oh his eyes, they captivate me. They captivate me. They
Yeah.
really do.
Here's the thing I like about Mind Flayer, like they're like how they were designed. Like I think whoever designed the Mind Flayers know that the Mind Flayers will absolutely serve in the fashion department because of their height. Like they have long limbs, they have long arms. And how would we accentuate that? Shoulder pads, long flowy like pants. Like it's just everything about this. Everything is just accentuating their features very
Yes.
well.
Yes, it's so complimentary of their silhouette. Like I love the really exaggerated sort of like neckline that sort of like
Exactly.
frames their head, but the shoulder pads to give them a sort of broader like shoulder just to
Uh-huh.
complement the extravagantness. And then it draws so much attention here that you sometimes you just fail to forget they have really long slender arms that again are once
Exactly. Yeah.
by these beautiful bracers. And oh my, yeah, it's just fantastic work. It's fantastic work.
Exactly. Like uh, uh when I first encountered mind flayers in Baldur's Gate 3, and let me tell you, I immediately was like, "You're beautiful.
Mm.
You're not human. You're not human. You're humanoid." But I would like, you're beautiful. There's
Mm.
something about like the way like everything. I can't even talk. Like everything is perfect. It's down to a T. Also, I think they will be very flexible in terms of like their outfits. If we change this current outfit right now to another thing, I feel like they will wear something that would still elevate their beautiful out of this world features. Um, like this one, they could ditch like the shoulder pads, ditch the thing, and just have like more like a modern clothing, modern dresses, and still look good.
Yes, I think so as well. Ah, I think I don't know. I just have zero notes on my player. I look at
I
him and
know.
the more I look at him, the more I'm just like, wow, what else is there to say?
Exactly. Like you are a top queen. Like you like I think my player is that one queen who will never be on the bottom two.
Never, always
Never.
safe.
always safe, or even if not safe, like there will be three times that she will be like that. You're the top queen of the week.
Yes.
She's giving everything now. I'm sure we all know what rank this would go, but where?
Where is very important. I'm
Hmm.
contemplating above water elemental.
Above water elemental.
Yeah,
Okay. Me too. I see it being above water elemental. The reason why I think so, it's because for me at least, there's a little more extra to the mind flayer that is not present with the water elemental.
yes. I think water elemental is someone who works her way up throughout the
Yeah,
season, but I think mind flayer just comes in really strong and sort of steals that
exactly.
spotlight. So it's hard to diminish their slay. Just like,
Exactly.
oh,
So we agree mind
yes, I
flayer is going to be at the top. No, not the
mm,
top. Like above water elemental, but below beholder. We still love you, beholder. All right. I love mind flayer. Whoever designed this, you did an absolute, like
what
you did your
fantastic
thing.
job. It's
Uh,
they did their big one with this. Oh my gosh.
yeah, they did their big one with this, and it shows. Next one, we
Uh,
have the owlbear
There,
from this is from Monster Manual 2024 as well on the newest Monster Manual release. So, if there's one thing that you should know about me, I love owlbears. I love owlbears.
there's
This to me, I like the face. They're
mm.
serving face for me. Uh, That's it.
Yeah, I think
Like,
that's it. I think it's not boring. Definitely not boring. And I think she can give a lot. But I think
uh-huh,
she's just painfully average, which is sorry to say the least.
exactly. Like I like the face that she's giving. She has mug. She's giving snatch face, but going from neck down, it's just you're giving basic. It doesn't give us anything to grab onto and be like, wow, that's amazing. It's nothing.
Especially because she's so like muted in terms of colors. She's not very vibrant as well. She's kind of like grays and browns, which is very nice. It's pleasant to look at, but again, I mean, it's just pleasant. It's not.
Yeah, that's not like a good comment to say like, oh, that's pleasant.
It's
Like I would
pleasant.
if I was a queen on there, I'll be like,
I feel like if someone told me I was pleasant, I would be like, oh,
that
okay.
um I don't
Mhm.
know, that should
The one
yeah.
TikTok girl that's like, oh,
Serena Breyer, she's like, "Oh, you're pleasant." You're like, "Oh,
oh.
oh,
I
oh."
need someone who's gonna make me Olivia
Uh,
Wilde head nod.
yeah, yeah, this isn't giving yes, it's not giving that. It's giving
Oh,
yeah, it's giving that. So, unfortunately, Albert, you're going to the pork chop, but
oh,
you're
you think
still
it's
hotter
pork?
than the vampire.
I think
I
it's
think it's a pork
fatty,
chop.
spicy.
Okay, here's the thing. I only want to do pork chop. Um, I want to do pork chop just because it's not giving anything. But if we put her on Shantae Stay, I think she's at the bottom of Shantae Stay.
Ooh, I because here's the thing: we know owlbears have potential. We've seen it in A Court of Fey and Flowers. We've
But this is
seen
not
it,
a quarter fan
but this
flower.
isn't
This is not
Court of
serving a
Fey.
quarter fan flowers. Like,
Hmm.
if like the vibe she's giving me is she is gonna stick with her fashion choices.
Yeah,
And that's the vibe
unfortunately,
she's giving me.
I think she's.
Unfortunately, if this was yeah, if this was any other owlbear, probably. But this owlbear specifically, I don't think
You know
so.
what? I agree. You've swayed me. I think we put her in pork chop, but I would place her. Hmm.
Above, I mean, I would say above. Just and this would be above vampire. I'm so sorry. I'm
Oh
trashing on the
yeah,
vampire, but this is hotter than this is above the vampire.
yeah, because this
But is it?
alone, compared to vampires, like it's already giving me more colors rather than his black.
Yeah. Also, is this above vampire or no above abominable yeti or below abominable yeti?
I think it's
Is the question.
below Abominable Yeti.
I would say too. All right. Sorry, we're trashing on vampires so
We're
much because
trashing on
that
vampire
vampire is
a
that
lot.
vampire ring.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not.
I mean, hey, like vampires love you.
Unfortunately.
Maybe next time we'll do a ranking all different vampires across media.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. We're including Vampire the Masquerade vampire graphics there, and it will still be hotter than whatever that vampire is.
Unfortunately.
All right, Albert. That's it. Next one we have
Oh,
Cyborg from
okay.
Cipher System Bestiary. Now,
Hmm.
what do we think? It's giving, at least for me, basic. I love Cyborg from Teen Titans, and I
Mhm.
would say even Cyborg in Teen Titans is better designed than this one.
I think this is just boring. I think this is like textbook cyberpunk,
Exactly.
sort of like Metal Man. Like, yeah, of course, you've got the one side of your face that's robot, and the one side of your body that's robot, and then nothing really happening below the waist. It's
Yeah.
it's boring. I don't. There's not much to say. I like the
Um.
purple. I like the hints of purple. I think it's really
Thank you
it
for the
feels
color,
different.
but it isn't enough.
It's not
It isn't
enough.
enough.
Like,
Here's the thing: the top half I like. The
yes,
bottom half of it,
it's
like
disappointing.
you,
They're not
you
doing
could
anything
have
with
went.
it.
Yeah, you could have went full robotic at the bottom too. Like,
Yeah.
what's stopping you? You're a cyborg.
But no, you're bringing casual like cloth pants,
It's it's
like a
it's 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 bad.
utility belt.
It's
Oh
basic.
no,
So, pork chop, I would
poor
say pork
chap.
chop.
But I think
No,
above Demigorgon, below Vampire actually, because I think
I
Vampire
would say
is
it's
like at least Vampire is giving us something. This guy is just looking at us with a
so.
mean mug, holding a
This
fist.
is
Like,
so
what?
funny.
You're gonna punch me? That's
So
assault.
vampire, you got your
You have two
you
people beneath
you
you.
you have two people beneath you, and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to
I
not
hope
feel
that makes you
horrible.
feel better.
Yeah, I hope that makes you feel better. All right.
The
Next
quickest
one we
solution.
have.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Next one we have. So this one is um the Nava Titan from Pathfinder.
Okay.
So I I really here I like their design.
I love their
And
design.
it's the thing about this is there's an obvious inspiration
Mhm.
with their outfit. It's like a combination of like Asian influences in here, which I really like. And here's the thing about this Titan, this Denava Titan, that I want to make a comparison with Arakokra.
Mhm.
Arakokra has a lot going on. There's no focus. This one, there's
Yes.
a focus that I can see here. It's obviously like the stars are around the waist,
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
that doesn't make me feel overwhelmed with the fact that, oh, I can
It
still
doesn't
look at
take
the
away
face.
from everything else, like the
Yeah,
helm
like
and the like sash in the back with his weapon, that like great
yeah,
club. I think it's a fantastic design, but there's something about me that's just like I feel like it's lacking a little je ne sais quoi. Like there's something,
yeah,
a little bit of sauce that's missing, and I don't know exactly what, because
exactly.
it's sort of the reverse of like the mind player, where again such a strong entrance, such a strong look to give us just off the bat, haha bat. But
Bat.
I fear that this might be the fiercest we get them, and then I'm
Like
not
this is
sure.
it.
Yes, because What Mind Flayer is doing is really sort of grand, but he's keeping it sort of like one note where it's just like structurally
Yeah,
being very grand about it. This is so majestic off the bat that I'm gobsmacked. I think it's gorgeous, but I
yeah.
fear that this gives them such a high bar to meet for the rest of the season that I fear they just might not
Exactly.
be able to meet, but it's so good. So I
Like
think
this
it's
is the first
top
episode.
tier Cobra.
Yeah, this is the first episode. Like entrance look, your first episode main stage look, amazing. Now that's it's like it's kind of downhill from there. You're gonna still serve she's gonna serve looks, but just
It's
not it's not gonna live up to this.
it's not gonna live up to it. I think truly it's just like I love this on you, but I'm so scared for you that you won't be able to
Yeah,
live up to this. I'm going to have so
yeah.
many expectations of you that I don't know.
This is this is the bar you put on yourself.
Yes.
So if you don't meet this, wow, it's gonna be a
And
disappointment.
yeah, so I think it truly goes either way. Either they do keep hitting that bar or they just don't. And for that, I'd say Shantae, you say it's such a toss up.
Above Arakocra, I think.
Above Eric Hopper, I think.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there we go. Yeah, you're beautiful, but
Love you.
um, we love you, but you put some high bar for yourself that we have high expectations, and if you don't meet that, ugh,
And
sorry.
for
But
that,
yeah, you're still at the top of Shantae Stay though.
yeah.
All right, next one we have
Alright.
here we have here Drain. This is an anomaly from the Triangle Agency, which is a newly released system. So this
Ooh.
is Drain. Right off the bat, she
I think
is a fashion queen.
this is a gorgeous design. I love the fact that her hair is also her neck piece and it's connected and it's sort of
Exactly.
filled with this. I don't know, is it air or is it liquid? I don't know what's in it. And I love the like blood pack that she's drinking from with the little like heart swirly
Yep,
straw, the like blood that's like dripping out because she's not done sipping. Oh my god.
exactly. If I remember correctly, Drain is like I'm not gonna go too much into like Triangle Agency, but there anyone like a characterize this as their anomaly has like Drain, like it's like a vampire thing where you can literally drink the blood of your enemies. And this she's giving that. She's giving vampire without looking like a typical vampire.
Yes, vampire. Look at your competition. It's so stiff.
Like
Oh
this is vampire design that we haven't seen in any vampire
yes,
ever.
it's so unique and I love it. Oh my gosh. And oh my god, look at her heels. That the balance that would require.
Oh Lord. Like she is 5'2", but she's gonna wear heels that would make her 6'5". That's
Yes.
her. And
That
she's
is
not scared. She's giving Lady Gaga. She's giving Lady Gaga. She is a fan of Lady Gaga. She's gonna take inspiration from her and make it her own.
mhm.
Love everything. And I think she's one of those queens that don't wear breast pads. Like
Oh.
she's not gonna wear breastplate.
She's not afraid.
She's gonna embrace her chest as it is.
And for that, I think she's a winner, baby.
She's a winner, baby. Now, where do we place her in the winner? In the winner spot?
Mhm. This one's tough.
Yeah, because she is so far aesthetically different. She's giving whimsy.
Yes.
She's not
And
giving
this is how
edgy.
you do like one sort of shade color palette right. The like slight pinkish hue on her
Exactly.
outfit, the red skin and the pink hair. Oh, fantastic.
It's amazing. It's perfect. Everything about this composition is well done.
It's so well.
Do we think it's above Abyssal Chicken
I think it's above Abyssal Chicken, yes.
and just lower than Lich?
I think lower than Lich, yes.
Yeah, because Lich is giving something more
Lich has
than
more
Miss Drain right here.
experience than Miss Drain. I think Lich
Yeah,
has.
she is a young drag queen.
Yes, I think she's from like the newer season, but Lich is going to be an
Exactly.
all stars. She knows her gimmick. She knows how to do it.
Exactly.
Drain is
Lich
experimental and fun.
Lich was a drag queen before Instagram, before social media was a thing. She like Drain here found drag like discovered her drag through social media.
Mhm.
That's it. All right. So I think we are going to do the next one, which is okay. This is Elder Rimwraith Dragon from Pathfinder. What do we think? I like her. I'm gonna say this like as succinctly as possible. I like her, but it's giving enough. Like it's just
Hmm.
it looks good, but that's it. Like there's nothing else to see here for me. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm just a little bored. I think we've seen this sort of design of dragon all too many times.
Hmm.
The sort of like, there's an energy core in my system, and I'm charging up, and it's like, it's classic. It's wonderful. It's gorgeous, but I'm
But we've
bored.
seen it. We've seen it countless
We've
times
seen,
already.
we need you to reinvent this.
Yeah, we need something else. Like
Mhm.
I like the structure of your body. It's not like a typical like dragon scale. It's like your bones. Sure. But the glowing thing is copy pasted from other dragons.
Yeah,
So you are I mean, this is a pork chop,
the pork chop.
unfortunately.
But I think she's above vampire just because she's at least like
Again,
trying. Again, she's
again. This is
trying.
about but lower than owlbear because
I think
I
the owlbear is
do
like, it's different from the dragon, where the owlbear is like serving its natural form, and it feels, again, it's
yeah,
pleasant. And I think I will take pleasant over boring.
boring. Exactly. Like the worst compliment than pleasant is boring. So
Yes.
we'll take that. All right. Let's go to the next one. This
Oh,
one is
another triangle
um
agency
yeah,
character, I believe.
this is Growth. Her name is Growth. And you know what? She's giving a little bit like who's that character from Lilo and Stitch? The one who always like dresses up.
Oh, Pleakley.
She's giving a little bit of that.
He is
Like
giving Pleakley. Oh,
not cunty levels of her, but she's doing her own thing. And I respect that.
yes. I think I really love this silhouette for her. I think the like
Hmm.
oozing masses, that sort of like hiding her true form, the sort of like uh um the sort of disguise that she has on as like this frog farmer, I think is really charming.
Exactly.
And I love the like patchwork quilt on her just to keep herself in check. Like, oh, the
It
symbolism.
it's perfect. It is it's the colors here. Also, let's talk about the colors here. There are a
Yeah.
lot of colors going on, but it looks cohesive.
Yes.
None of this looks out of place. It's giving intentional chaos.
Yes, it is doing what the Aarakocra couldn't, which is having like a
Mhm.
lot of things happening in front of me, but still like keeping it separate enough that I know where I'm supposed to be looking at. I
Yeah, like
uh,
ugh,
for me,
I
this
like
is
this one.
either a really high Shantae you stay
Sensei.
or a low you're a winner baby, because I do think Drain takes the cake for me just a little more, because
Yeah.
again, classy but still reinventing the style of her silhouette. And I think this
Mhm.
one, I think I did that point simply because I don't know if they clean up their own mess.
Yeah, and I do think that they're they're kind of like when like there's some seasons in Drag Race where they're not the fashion queen, like they're like the comedy queen.
Mm.
So fashion isn't their strongest suit. They can,
Oh, but the
but it's not really like, yeah, like they're more skilled when it comes to like making people laugh, and I think she's that queen. Like she is a comedy queen. Lip sync, sure, like she's gonna do it, but when it comes to like design challenges, like fashion wise, I don't think she's gonna ace that.
mm,
So I would say like the highest Shantae you stay.
yeah, I think so too.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me put Miss Growth right here, just a little bit above the Titan. All right. And I think we're gonna do I think we're gonna do I think we're gonna end it here actually. Or do you want to go like a lightning round?
Actually, let's do a lightning round. Let's do a lightning round
Let's do
and
a
get
lightning
through this
round.
as fast as we can. Just
Yeah,
say
let's do
the
lightning
say what
round.
you think it's going to be for the character. Just first thought. No
All
explanation
right.
needed.
Let's go
You're a
with
winner, baby.
um this this one
Just
is called, yeah, what do you think?
I think it's a winner,
This is
baby.
from
I
Pathfinder. I love it too.
It's so good. It is doing what the Demigorgon couldn't. It's serving us multiple faces. It's giving us different points, all of these different
Exactly.
weapons. The
And
size difference of the arms and the like single loincloth is doing so much, I think. And like,
exactly.
oh my god, just
It's
a
busy,
better
but it's not distractingly busy.
yes,
There's a lot, like you can have, she is multidimensional, multifaceted, and we
yes.
like that about her.
I love
Do we
her.
put her, where do we put her?
Ooh, let's take a look at the board actually, because I can't quite see. But I would think it's
Oh,
like
okay.
Lich.
Do you think it's above Lich? Above Lich?
No,
Or below
above Drain. I think
Drain? I would say too.
Drain
Mhm.
can't do this, but I think
Yeah,
it's
Drain cannot be multifaceted. She knows what does best.
mhm.
Like she's gonna
Yes.
do what she does best. All
Oh my
right.
god. Yes. Okay.
Next
Next.
one we have here Jackalope. There
Uh,
are a jackrabbit with antelope ears, and it's
boring.
nothing too crazy. It's boring. Like,
Crazy. I think she makes it
uh,
way through the season. I think she has some fun. She does like I don't know, maybe a sort of like Australian bit. She's from down under. That's
exactly,
why she's so crazy. But I think it can only get you so far. I think she's like a
exactly.
comedy queen. I think she is. Hmm. I think she's above Eric Cochran, but below the
Below
what's
Fairy or below Wraith.
below Rave actually. Yeah,
Yeah, Wraith will give us more than Jackalope. I would say. Like, I agree with that.
yeah. It like Jackalope, you're not the Hugh Jackman Easter Bunny from Rise of Guardians.
Sorry,
Sorry.
sorry. Next one we have here, classic Krampus.
Ooh, he's nasty.
They're aga Here's one thing again, they're hot, but is that enough? No.
Is it enough?
Unfortunately,
No, I think
unfortunately,
this
this
is
isn't
above Yeti though.
this is about Vieti, I would say,
This is above Yeti.
like,
Because I do think
yeah,
I mean I know Krampus a little more than Yeti, but Krampus
yeah,
is really leading into just the demonic nastiness, the tongue,
and yeah,
the
I appreciate the
blade.
chains. I
I
appreciate the
appreciate
chains.
I appreciate him just carrying that little bag of like meat
Exactly.
around. And look at those quads
Lord.
again. Same thing with the Eric Cockroach. Look at those
Yeah,
quads.
everything is working, like, wood
It's
smash.
okay. It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
I think Krampus would eat up a Christmas episode, and that would be it. Oh my gosh! Another
Exactly.
triangle
Next
agency.
one. Yeah, this one is called Manifold. She she
It's reminding me of Abyssal Chicken. I want to put her
exactly. I
next
was
to
gonna say, I
Abyssal
was like,
Chicken.
this is Abyssal Chicken's whimsical sister.
Yes. Oh my god, I love the pins. Oh my god, the pinning of the wings, sort of like how when people who collect like insects, they'll pin the butterflies to like to into their frame to help shape them. I think this
Yeah.
is. that. I love the clocks for like the pigeony head. Oh my god, it
It
is.
there's a
Sorry, Drain.
lot.
There's a lot
She's
here.
offering a lot.
I think I would put it
And,
above the guy with many faces.
me too. Like she is better than the guy with many
Like
faces called Hecaton Kyrus, I think, but lower than Lich.
lower than Lich. Like Lich is just really holding his place, but oh my god, this one is beautiful, gorgeous. I love the feather,
Amazing.
the fanned out tail, gorgeous.
Yeah, this is everything. All right.
Mm.
So unfortunately we have to stop there. So we
Unfortunate.
a little bit of excess here, but that is all right. We got a fair amount of monsters
Yes,
in here
we
and
touched so many.
fair distribution. Look at that. There's an equal amount of winners, equal amount of like mids, and then just an equal amount of pork chops as well. So we did great. Like this is like if this is a RuPaul's Drag Race season, like people will root equally for different queens,
Yes.
and uh so amazing. All right. So, well, we will end there. We will end our live stream there for now. But thank you so much to everyone who has been watching. The chaos
Oh my
that's been
god, the absolute
happening.
chaos
It's
of
not
this
that
year.
chaotic as much as I expected. We had fun, and I hope you at home who's watching had fun as
I
well
had
along
so
with
much
us.
fun.
We would like to hear your thoughts.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for being
much.
here,
I also
guys.
had a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. Thank you so much for joining me,
Oh.
Julia. And before we officially end our live stream, do you have any other things to share?
And I don't personally have much to share, but again, please, please, please check out our game. Hey, girly. Check us out on Tumblr and Twitter. I really, really hope you guys play our game. We've put so much love into it, so much love and care. And if you love Dimension 20 and its content as much as we do, I think you will love what we've done with the game. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys play and posting about it on Twitter and stuff. It's going to be really exciting.
It is gonna be so exciting. I can't wait to have my hands on it. You've been working hard for it for several months, and this is it. We're almost at the
Oh,
finish line, but it's not really. It's just a start of a lot of things. So thank you so much once again for Julia for joining me
you.
in this tier list of monsters. Thank you for sharing everything that you will be doing for the next few months. And thank you everyone who has been watching us through Facebook Live or YouTube Live. It's been an honor to be hosting this live stream. So once again, thank you and join us next time for another exciting live here on Tavern Talk. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your evening.